Hey guys, Coach Joe here. We're going to do a really fun video today because I keep getting asked by parents about, what is going to high school like, and then, what is going to college like, what is professional baseball like. So we're going to start with a video about what college baseball is like. What is the difference between, the level of play of college baseball versus high school baseball, what the lifestyle is like, kind of what you need to be working on to get ready for that level, and just how much fun it is, because that's part of it. Is we want you guys motivated, to play at that level and to have a really good time. So I got my buddy here, Tyler Goley. He played college baseball with me for a few years, and we're roommates. And we're just gonna have a back and forth, just a real casual talk about what it was like. So I'll start off first with the difference in the level of play. So like the first thing I remember with the difference in the level of play is, like, I remember in fall ball my freshman year hitting like a line drive in the hole between first base and second base. And if I was in high school, it's okay, base hit. But I've got Eric Ferris playing second base, who played a little bit of big league ball with the Diamondbacks. Not the best hitter ever. He got some hits, but he was actually considered like one of the top second basemen, in the big leagues as far as range. And so I hit the ball there, base hit. He cuts it off. It doesn't have to dive or anything. It's just like three hard steps. Boom, he's there, makes the play, routine, and it's like, wow. So this is the difference. So you have to really hit the ball hard to get a hit. No more just hit a hard ground ball and it scoots through. Now you got athletes. You got guys that can play. So we'll talk about stuff like that, but sticks out to me is like, this is the difference. Okay, this is, it's a higher level of play. That's Division I baseball. Okay, you've got to hit the ball hard. And so let's give it, Tyler, give us an example of, the level of play difference you saw, right from the beginning.
Well, my first at bat at a college level, I went to a recruiting trip, and it was at Masters College, and I was facing their ace of the team. His name was Timothy Woodward at the time. He was their best pitcher, and I was an ambusher. I don't like to mess around when I was hitting back then. I wanted to hit the ball. I wanted to hit the ball early before the pitcher had a time to settle in. So I swung at the first pitch I saw him. I lined a double in the right center gap. I did not get a hit the rest of the winter because from one at bat, those pitchers can pick up your weakness, your strengths, and they will bury you until you learn how to get out of it yourself. So you might have been a 500 hitter, you might have been a 330 hitter, but you're going to be a nothing hitter at college unless you start to make improvements, start to see where the pitchers are pitching you and where you're hitting it. If you see they're pitching you with a consistent spot and you're not hitting it, change it. Learn to hit the inside part. Learn to hit the outside part. Take effort on your own time to go to the cages and hit. Don't wait for the coaches to tell you. They're not your moms. They're not your dads. No one's going to tell you to do anything anymore. So I think that's one of the biggest things I had to learn, that if I want to get better, it's up to me. That's it.
Yeah, that's like really good point. I'll segue, from that. And, with the guys, with the mindset in baseball in general, but especially as you get to the higher levels, it's your career. Okay, and so you can't wait for your parents to tell you what to do, or the coaches. And it's like, a lot of times you guys have this mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna go to University of Texas, and Augie Garrido's gonna make me the greatest player. It's like, look, there's some amazing coaches, but at the end of the day, they're trying to win. They're not trying to be your mommy and make you, get your butt down on a ground ball. If you're not getting your butt down, they're gonna release you. Okay, that's the honest truth of it.
Your
Okay,
butt's going to be on the bench.
yeah, you're gonna be on the bench, and it's not gonna bother them because they've benched so many guys in the past. It's just, it is what it is, and so it's about performance. I want you guys playing at the highest level, and take it upon yourself. Don't wait for other people. So that's really a big thing in college. In college, you guys, you're going to be on your own for the first time, which is going to be crazy, but it's a great opportunity to get better because you're on your own, a lot of times rooming with baseball players, probably most of the time. And so you want to get better. It's like, hey, let's go hit BP for an hour, throw to each other, hit off a tee, let's go to the gym together. And I mean, that's a great way to get better.
And that, it's going to seem like when you wake up on a Saturday that you don't want to go hit, but in the grand scheme of things, it's an hour, you get it out of the way, you feel productive, you feel better, you feel like you got something accomplished and done, and then you could take the rest of the day to chill, do mental thinking, like, how did I do in the batting cage today? Was I not being able to drive the ball to the opposite way? And then you could do shadow swings in the mirror. It's constantly you're either getting better or you're getting worse. There's no in between in baseball.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I could talk about so many examples of this. And like I always tell you guys, it's like you can't wait for the game or you can't wait for college to build the good habits. You got to start now of working consistently. And then when you get to college, it's going to be part of your makeup that you're a guy that works hard all the time. And I'll give you an example of like walk on, Ryan Wheeler, a walk on my freshman year, batted like 160. Okay, but this guy was constantly in the cages, doing nothing, just but hitting. We called him the machine. Okay, he had the worst hands of all time at third base, but he kept getting better, kept taking ground balls. And my dad said, this guy's going to be the guy that makes it to the big leagues. I was like, oh, no way. He has no talent. He sucks. And then sure enough, he plays like 5 years in the big leagues because he's working, okay? He wants to get better. He wants to improve. And believe me, guys, that didn't start when he got to college. That started when he was much younger, when he's consistently, working as a kid, probably had parents that made him work, but most of it on his own, okay? And then he gets there, and that's just who he is. He works hard. And so, especially, a lot of you guys, you think everything's about talent. Oh, this guy's so good. I'm not as good as him. Keep working, and then you'll pass everybody up, pass so many guys up. So, do you have any examples of that, of, seeing hard work pay off?
David Eckstein.
There you go, David Eckstein. I mean, you can probably like a lot of big leaguers, to be honest. And you play with those guys. I've played with so many big league guys. I've lived with them. Okay, I've been in the clubhouse with them. It's like these guys work so hard. It's just unbelievable. This is what they're passionate about. It's what they love to do. And, that's really what it takes. So college baseball, really separates the men from the boys. And, high school, you see guys in high school that just have a lot of talent, but they're out partying. They don't, they don't take it too serious, but they just have some talent. You get to college, it gets way more difficult. That's where you see guys that have a work ethic. They're in the gym so much more consistently, and all that time in the gym starts to really pay off. I mean, I've known guys that start off really skinny, then they put on 30, 40 pounds of muscle. They're hitting jacks. They're really succeeding. So all the stuff that you guys are doing, the habits, habits pay off in the short term, but really pay off in the long term. So all the stuff we're talking about is going to make you guys so much better baseball players down the road, and especially in college where you guys are going to have the time of your life. Believe me, so much fun. I mean, road trips with the team. You're living in the dorms with your team. You're basically doing everything together. So many great memories. I know Tyler has, a ton of great memories.
Well, first of all, I want to say that you're not going to be having any fun if you suck.
Yeah.
It's fun if you're doing well and you're doing all that. It's not going to be fun if you're striking out and going 0 for 4. So make sure you work hard and play hard. So do both of those. But yeah, in terms of memories, I would say with high school and college, make sure you are enjoying every single moment that you're playing baseball, because it's going to be over pretty quick, a lot quicker than you think. And I think each year that you're in college, it goes a little bit quicker too. So just make sure you enjoy it. Make sure that's the main thing also about working hard, is you have limited time in 4 years to do something. So work hard, take that 4 years, invest in those 4 years in your future for the rest of your life. Don't think, oh, I really would like to go to this party, because that sounds like a lot of fun. In the grand scheme of things, you're going to have your whole life to go to parties. You're not going to have your whole life to play college baseball.
Yeah, and that's really, the perfect way to end it right here, because guys, enjoying every single moment of it not only is going to make it more fun right now, but it's actually going to make you the better player, because some people are so stressed out that they're actually not performing at their highest level because they're stressing too much, they're putting too much pressure on themselves. If you enjoy each moment, you're going to have fun, and you're going to play better, you're going to improve. And so the memories it's not just high school, it's not just college, it's when you're 8 years old. It's especially like you guys are 12 years old, going to big league dreams. I mean, you guys don't realize how amazing that is, playing such a high level of baseball. I mean, most people don't get to do that. Some of you guys are going to Cooperstown. I mean, that's the most amazing thing ever. I got to go 3 different times, go to Cooperstown, visit the Baseball Hall of Fame, make some memories, have the time of your life, realize you're living the dream now. You know, the dream is the whole entire process of playing baseball, not just the goal of professional or big leagues. You know, some of us will make it there, some of us won't, but we can have the time of our life, the entire process, and then you guys can stay around the game, you know, for a really long time.
These
And
are the
so,
good old days.
Yeah, these are the days, guys. These are the good days. So really appreciate you guys watching. Any comments, you know, right below. And then, you know, what I'd really like to hear is if you guys have a favorite memory so far from playing baseball, or something really sticks out to you. Could be anything. And once again, if you have any questions or any ideas for some new videos, right below. So yeah, guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.